Today we're over here in Newton, Iowa, and these ag planes have a tank that sits ahead of the cockpit, and we're actually putting a water with a dye substance in there that gets agitated up with a pump that's below the aircraft. Then it's dispersed through this boom that's below the aircraft. What we're doing here is we're calibrating to see that the tips are in the right spot on the boom and that we're getting a proper and even application as well as the optimum swath width for this ag aircraft.
Today we have some pretty sophisticated computerized equipment. It's just basically a string that is stretched across the flight path, and we come down and spray it about 12 feet above that flight path, and they feed that string through a computer, and it shows you exactly what kind of a pattern you're putting out. The goal is to have a very even pattern so you don't have any streaking or you have any heavy areas as you go through the field. I was raised on a ranch out in Nebraska, and we had a couple of good friends of the family that were ag pilots, and they always made sure that they flew over our house on their way to the field, and I've just had a love for it ever since I was a kid. I started flying when I was 17 in high school, and I've been earning a paycheck as a pilot now for going on 23 years. About 14 years ago, got into corporate jet flying, and I flew jets for 13 years. The economy was rough on the corporate pilots, and I was one of them that it was rough on. I searched in the job market for over a year, ran into a friend of mine that's flown ag for over 30 years, and he said, this is one business that there is really a lot of openings in. And I said, well, I've wanted to do it my whole life. It's the kind of flying that it is. It's real flying. There's no autopilot. You don't sit back and let it do the work. And I love that. And besides, I love farming. I love agriculture. I refer to it as farming from the air. So I'm thrilled to be able to do that finally.